Hello, my beautiful people. Well, today they're gonna be unveiling Uncle Luke. They gave him a street name on 11th Ave and 58th Street. It's they're gonna unveil it today. Check it out. Check it out. It's on 58th Street and 11th Avenue, Luther Campbell Way. Code designated by Miami-Dade County Resolution, City of Miami. That's awesome. From going to jail for protecting our freedom of speech to getting his own street. That's freaking awesome.
Man, there's so many things to say about Luke. Everybody that came and blessed the stage and spoke about the legend. But one thing you forgot, AKA Coach Luke too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's different Lukes. And he always expresses when it's Coach Luke. I'm a father. I have two beautiful boys, and my life changed once I became a father. So I've always loved Luke. Luke was a father to me in the city. You know, coming from a 99 Jams and DJing and giving me the opportunity when the door was closed, when people would not see the vision that Luke seen. I knew the vision, Luke seen the vision, and he helped the vision come to life. So every time I get a chance, especially when it comes down to the city of Miami-Dade County, you know, Luke gave me the opportunity to do what I'm doing today, and look how far I've progressed. But I am DJ Khaled, but I am a father, and I'm sitting next to Luke's son, and I'm watching his son on IG, you know, playing baseball and just all the sports, and then Luke being the father of all the football, you know, he represents the school, being a coach. So I look as Luke as the father of Miami. And you know, it means so much to me, man. When I knew I was coming out here, I was like, man, you know, these things right here, I'm glad it happened. But I thought we had these like in different blocks everywhere already. You know, I'm just being honest, not saying the timing ain't no. I'm just saying it's a no-brainer, right? And not even just that, it's the stuff that he does for the community. And one thing about Luke, if you call Luke, he gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? Every time I've called Luke, he's always showed up. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. But again, I want to thank you a trillion times. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember being on that radio. You know what I'm saying? I really, you know what I'm saying? He'll tell you, I showed up, meaning as in I worked hard. And when they tried to close the door on me, you know, he opened the door and said, nah, I ain't doing it unless Khaled rocking with me too. And when Luke got so busy in his career, you know, touring, he even gave me the opportunities to tour with him on some shows. I remember going to New York City with him, and you know what I'm saying, and just bringing me around this greatness and this living my dream, you know what I'm saying? And I remember it like it's yesterday. So just giving me the opportunity, I appreciate you for letting me be able to come to this city. And you know, this is my home, this is my city, this is a city I rep. I've been here over 35 years. You know what I'm saying? I see all these faces here, my brothers and sisters, like almost every single person in here. It's just great to come, when we come link up with Luke, I know I'm gonna see none but legends and people that I came up with and put the work in with, and to be able to do what we're doing. But Luke, I just want to say I love you and I appreciate you and I'm grateful for you. I'm happy for you. If there's anything, I'm always going to show up. You know what I'm saying? If I can't show up, I'll send my son. I'll send my wife. Somebody from the team going to be here to always represent Luke. So we the best, and DJ Khaled, we love you so much. We proud. Luther Campbell Way, Liberty City, Dade County, 305. Make some noise for Uncle Luke. I love you, brother.
Now we have a special performance.
Yo.
You ready? Scarface. I'm gonna get up on this podium.
Scarface.
Like I'm an elected official also. But Luke, you know what we've been through. And I want, what's up, Callie? JT, Money, love you, baby. So listen, I was with Luke when all this was going down, right? And the man went out there, like you say, on his own dime, and you put it down for us, man. Thank you, Luke. You know what I mean? Because you was getting arrested for what you was saying and what you was doing. And you opened the doors for us to say what we was saying and what we was doing. So everybody that came behind Luke, myself included, man, we owe you everything, man. You ain't the father, you the grandfather. You the OG, you the reason why I'm standing on this stage right here, bro. And thank you, man. Thank you, Luke, man. Y'all gotta thank Luke for this, man, because we have the right to use this freedom of speech law that's in effect. We have the right to use it because of you, bro. Do you remember we was getting arrested for saying ass?
You don't gotta say it.
I can say jackass.
We got you.
We were getting arrested, and you went to the Supreme Court for us. So it's only right that they gave you a block. And they named it Luther Campbell's Way. Everybody do me a favor. Let me hear you say, oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Say, oh, oh, yeah. Let me hear you say, way, way, way. Luther Campbell's Way. We gon' keep saying way. Y'all ready? Now every day be like the same old thing on my block. You either hustle or you doing your thing on my block. You had to hustle because that's how we was raised on my block. And you stayed on your hop until you made you a knot on this block. Check it out. Way back when, even if you left out, you came back in to this block. Holloway or Belford or Scott, when we rolled the blocks, we know the spots. Disco, yeah, the drinks or the Bugattis of your block. You probably ran a fast class Tupac, a big part of B.I., your homeboy from B.I., and even if it was storming outside, your homie Levi. As you dog on your block, you ain't have to play no big shot. Cause you're for real, we knew you when you was slanging out the camera. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, Luke, we really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. You got down for us, man. And this is Luther Campbell's Way. Liberty City is in the building.
Give it up, give it up, give it up. You ready? Put your hands together for Liberty City's own. Let's go. Luther, Luke, T.O. Luke, Campbell.
See this mini-me right here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm happy that you all came out today and celebrate this day with me. This is my son right here, Mr. Blake. I got my family back there, my brother back there somewhere. I don't know where he's at with his wife. Got my niece over there, Tasha, my nephew. You see he walks around with all the big chains and everything. That's my second, the second coming to me. But I'd like to thank everybody for being out here today, man. I know y'all had a whole lot of things that y'all could be doing on a Saturday. You know, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's like a homecoming to come back to your neighborhood. I was born right down there on 58 Terrace and 11th Avenue. Right there where y'all know Chico House is, right there, that was our house. I mean, I just want to thank everybody for being there. I want to thank the mayor for making this happen. And then, you know, I'm gonna give y'all a civics lesson. So the mayor office say, okay, we want to do a street. Then it goes to Christina King office, who's our commissioner in this neighborhood, and my good friend right there, she's gonna make it happen all the time. And they did take it to the commission. The commission approves it, and then they take it on over to the county to Commissioner Hardiman. Commissioner Hardiman creates a bill, and then they then take it, and then everybody on the commission, on each commission, unanimously voted to approve this happening. And that's a civic lesson, and that's how it works, people. That's how it works. And you know, I was a young guy. I learned how government worked and how you can make government work for you. So that's how I kind of got to know everybody and all these great people, from Oliver Gilbert to Mayor Suarez, Keon. We tried to make him the president of Liberty City Optimist. He was in China. He said, no, I don't want to do that. I want to run for office. Like, come on, Keon, you got to be the president of Liberty City. You know, God bless his dead. Coach Sam went on, you know, the co-founder of the program, went on to glory, and was like, we got to get somebody. Miss Margaret was like, Keon would be great. You know, oh, he came, you know, told the whole story, and Keon was like, now I'm going to do some greatness, something better. And he has been doing everything in this community. Him and Miss Christina King, he's been doing all these great things in this community, and y'all give him a round of applause. And like Mayor Suarez said, they take beatings. They take beatings for people who just don't know. A lot of people think elected officials are supposed to wave a magic wand and it happen right now. It don't happen that way. These folks put in the work. You know, they put in the work every day. Oliver Gilbert puts in the work. Keon Hardiman puts in the work. Reggie puts in the work. Christina King puts in the work. Dr. Bendros Mendigal, she puts in the work. You know, it just don't happen like that. And for us to, you know, we gotta appreciate these good folks. You know, because they do the things that they do. I mean, you know, our city manager, Mr. Noriega, is right there. He, you know, he's a quiet guy. You know, all these guys, you know, that's why I say, I get on the, when it's time for me, when anybody, you know, triumph on social media, whether it's my other good friend, Billy Corbin, I go at his ass. I'm sorry. Well, Ron, you gotta pray again. So I go at him, you know, because I know that they are doing the work and they're putting in the work. You know, like I said, there's a lot of people out here, you know, I gotta thank, but the most important thing is everybody that's out here, they're out here because we all got something in common. And what we have in common is we help. We help kids like this. Gil Green helps and inspire. DJ Epps helps and inspire. Devontae Friedman helps and inspire. DJ Khaled helps tremendously inspire. My good friend Stan the Man over there helped. E-Class, who was here, helps and inspire. These guys do a lot of things that you all don't even know. I mean, teach, owns a restaurant, helps and inspire. I mean, that is what it's all about. That's what we all do. I mean, Coach Dwight, if you work at the funeral home, if you're playing football, you're going to get a job, and he's going to inspire you to do great things as a young man. So we've been partners doing that for many, many years. I mean, my man Disco Rick is here. JT Money, the Money Man is here. We got Pierre Rutledge. I mean, it's just so many people. Ricky Jackson, Hall of Famer. Nat Moore, Hall of Famer. My son, that's my other son, Warren Sapp, you know, right there. I mean, he got the gold jacket on. I mean, we got so many great legendary people in here. And these guys are the same thing. Again, Rick do so much for his community in Belgrade. Warren Sapp doing so much for his community. I mean, it's never been a time where I could call these guys to get things done for this community. I know I might have missed some names or things like that, but you know I always love everybody in here. And again, look at Larry Williams over there in the cut. That's the real bull over there. He another one, help and inspire. He gonna go fight downtown for his school as well as his community. And that's what it's all about, people. You know, that's why we're here. We're here, and you know, I just want to thank everybody for allowing me to have a Luther Campbell Way, because that is it. You know, I was thinking about it. I didn't go out last night Because, you know, normally you're dead when this happened. Man. And then Gail had me on an obituary. Everybody was like, oh, are you dead? You know, they were calling me like, look, okay. I'm looking at the obituary picture. So, yeah, Ray, I'm doing my comedy. Y'all won't let me on stage right now. So it was like, I'm like, I stayed home and I'm pinching myself like, am I still here? Because this don't happen. And it is very important to give people their flowers when they're here. You know, it is very important to do that, you know, because so many people put in so much work. You know, let them enjoy the fruits of their labor. And I just want to thank people. I'm real humble because I don't expect nothing. I just go out and do the work because that's what the work is all about, and that's what we should be doing as people. And I just want to leave everybody to say this. It's always good to reach one and teach one, whatever you're doing in life. You know, reach one, teach one. You know, I look at all these kids up here, Devontae Freeman, I look at Darrell Estridge, and I look at all of them. I look at Deuce over there, and I look at Jeff. Jeff used to clean the chandeliers in the house. So, Jeff, we abused Jeff. And everybody got up here and they say, at some point, Luke was roughing us up. Yeah, I'm gonna rough your ass up. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna disagree and we're gonna agree and then we're gonna always gonna be friends. And that's how it works. You know, that's how it works. That's what friendship is all about. But I'm like I say, I'm humble and I want to thank everybody. I want to thank for this to be happening. I'm so happy that my name will be up here on this street here where people can ride through this community forever. You know, and then look at the sign and say, well, who the heck is this dude right here? And they can go on ChatGPT or Wikipedia or whatever, and they can look up some of the things that I did that I'm not going to bore you. Everybody already said it. I want to thank Scarface. He came from Houston. Where's Scarface at? Thank you, Scarface, for being here singing my block. My man, I love you. I love you to death, my boy. My man. Hey, I appreciate it. But I'm gonna let y'all go on about your regular day, and we're gonna have some music or whatever next. Oh, we're gonna unveil?
Yeah. Okay, so if everybody can gather here for the unveiling of the sign. And as we do this, Luther Campbell, these kids growing up here in your neighborhood, it's a reminder, all right, that it's not just a medal on a pole. It's that greatness lives on this block. And it's heart and soul. Go ahead. So Luther Campbell, thank you for providing the way. In 3,